She's got the medal around her neck. Tell us, how good does that feel?
Amazing, like so good. I'm so proud of the girls. I'm so buzzing for everyone. Like obviously there's only a few of us left that have experienced this feeling, and these are the moments that you remember, these are the ones you live for, and we could never ever have imagined that we would have done it in front of a crowd like that. So yeah.
Insane! Wasn't that special? It's weird, like you and I would have been to Twickenham loads of times and watched big games, but the feel of the place was just unbelievable.
Yeah, the whole thing just felt like it was written in the stars for us. Like obviously the walk-in, people just lined all up the towers, like screaming. I couldn't even see my mum. Normally give my mum a little hug on the way in, but could not find her for the life of me because so many people were there, and the noise, it was just incredible. Like walking out for the anthem, our anthem. I'm so glad we got to go second. Obviously in the away changing room, we got to sing our anthem second, which I think really lifted us. And yeah, it's just awesome.
There will have been ups and downs for everyone in this team over the years, but this is what it's all about, right? To get to a moment like this.
Yeah, do you know what? Like everyone has it in life. Like it's not even rugby just heightens it because it's so heightened. It's the emotional roller coaster that you go on. Everyone's got their journey, but you have two options. You know, like you come back fighting or you live in it. And I'm so glad I came back fighting. I'm so glad that I got the opportunity to run out there today in front of that crowd and to do it with that group of girls. Yeah, incredible.
Thrilled to see it for you as well. And just finally, can we just ask you about John, who has led this group for the last 3 years but also awarded Coach of the Year today. Can you just react to that?
Yeah, like obviously so buzzing for him. I think he massively deserves it. The way that he's spoken throughout the tournament, the words that he said, he's so, like, I want to say calculated, but like in the best way. Like he's really thought out in terms of what he says, how he delivers it, and the messages that he's trying to send. And I think that he got this week bang on in terms of the leadership for us lot and also the messaging that we're trying to deliver and just living in the moment. It didn't feel like a World Cup final coming in. It just felt like another game of rugby, and that's all we needed. And I think that's why you saw everyone just stick to process. Obviously, Zoe leading from the front with that as well. And yeah, he's been amazing. I'm so glad that he chose England. I'm so glad that he's our coach, and yeah, all the best to him.
Party time.
Yes!
Just a quick one. You've seen what success has done for the women in the football, champions. With winning the World Cup finally after a few full starts over recent years and doing it here in front of a crowd, what kind of boost do you think this will give to the women's game in England?
I think it's everything. Like obviously, England loves sport and they love winning, and I think when you combine the two, then you just get this like effects that we're seeing, like so many people on their feet, so many people stayed for the walk around the stadium after, like so many people are genuinely caring about what we're doing. We saw it with the Lionesses, obviously the Euros, and how the domestic game really benefited from that. So fingers crossed that that's exactly the same in the women's game now for rugby, and yeah, hopefully we'll never have to have these conversations again.
Congratulations. I mean, lots to unpick here, but you've got a rose on, is it a rose on your tooth? This is amazing.
Yeah, there is quite a lot going on here actually. Yeah, there's a rose on my tooth. It's just a grill that I wanted to get, so that when obviously you're writing down on the thing, it was kind of cool.
And I love, we've seen some amazing cowgirl hats today, but I think yours is the best we've seen so far. So go early on the side.
Yeah, I actually haven't looked at it. Someone threw me a hat that I thought was to put on my head. They wanted me to sign it, and I was walking around with it. And by the time I took it off, my hair looked a shambles. So someone else, family friend, gave me one that she'd got made, so I'm keeping hold of this one now.
I mean, we talk about the rugby rodeo, but this is some rodeo, hey?
Yeah, it's pretty mad. It's something that you can never imagine. It's something I've always said. Like I don't want to be able to imagine what comes from this world. You want to be able to imagine what happened today. What that feeling is when you walk out and every single team in Allianz Stadium is full. When you get off the bus and you're looking around the cylinder stairways and everyone's hanging off of it, shouting for you to come in. That's something that you've got to be in that moment. You can't imagine it. You can't expect it. And yeah, it's very, very special. It's one of those ones I'm going to be pinching myself for the next few weeks, months, years, whenever it is.
Can you tell us how the week's been? Because, I mean, there has been a lot of pressure. Speaking to Mitch, everything had been building up to this one game. And I know there's been a lot of eyes on you. You're kind of the poster girl of this World Cup. How have you found it, and how have you tried to kind of stay in the moment and enjoy it?
I've loved it. You know, it's been cool that I've had an opportunity to get my brand out there. That I've seen that opportunity as well. But the same for the other girls. It's not just the Red Roses. I think across the board, social media has been absolutely insane. You know, some of the videos, I was watching some of the World Rugby videos last night, and they were giving me goosebumps watching it. In terms of pressure, it's one of those things, when you're a good team, there's always going to be pressure. People are always going to expect you to do well because you've done well 30 other times in every other game that we've played. But I think as a team, we've worked really hard to stay really tight as a unit and making sure that the external noise doesn't get in. So this week, it hasn't felt any different to any other week. That's, I think, what's been so different to last World Cup. Last World Cup was like, this is the final. This World Cup, nothing had to change. Every week you just take it as it comes, and you know, we've worked on that culture, we've worked on that as a group, and something worked because we now won.
I mean, what a moment to win a home World Cup in front of that 82,000 crowd. How special a moment is this for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones that it's once in a lifetime, and it feels like the right time for it to happen, the right moment, and it's definitely something that people are going to write books about. And you know, to be part of a team who everyone has got a different story, everyone's had to go through different things, make different choices, sacrifices, and the fact that we've got through it together, we all have a medal round our neck and we're all smiling, isn't a special thing. And I love the girls, I love everybody that's been involved in this World Cup, whether saying earlier it's not 1 to 23 that has won this World Cup, it's everybody. The fact that we've taken it to 82,000 at Twickenham is absolutely insane, and that's not just because of us playing, that's because of you guys putting the work in behind the scenes and doing your jobs phenomenally well as well. And I'm just grateful and proud of everyone that's been involved in it, because I think this is a glass ceiling now, and we've got so much more we can do, but it's definitely just a start.
I know you need to go and party. I'll just ask one more question, if that's okay, which is, you know, you talk about that ceiling. What are your hopes for the future? Because it's been an amazing spectacle today, but it feels like there's so much more to come as well.
I just hope that we get better, crowds get bigger, crowds get louder, people enjoy it, more people get involved in rugby and see the joy that it brings us, and I hope it brings them that joy and that inspiration as well.
Thank you, Ellie.
Is
Congratulations.
this lift off now for women's rugby in England? We've seen what happened with the Lionesses.
just
You're at
have-
the forefront of it. Do you think it's going to go to the next level now?
We'll have to wait and see. I think if everyone keeps on doing the job as well as they've been doing it, we've got every opportunity in the world to make it bigger, better than it has ever been before. And yeah, what a place to start.
And you're going to relish being at the forefront of that and being the so-called poster girl of this new era in English rugby?
I think everyone's a poster girl in the Red Roses right now. Everyone's world champion, so yeah, it's not a bad place to be. But we're going to keep on pushing our brands, making sure that our stories are out there, because it will inspire a young girl or a young boy out there to be as well.
And finally, just take us through that try, because obviously that got everyone off their seat after going behind against the Canadians. That must have been a special moment for you to do that in front of that crowd.
Yeah, I mean, it was insane. I had a couple of girls outside me asking for the ball to be passed, and at the moment that I didn't pass it, I thought, shit, I better score this try now then. And yeah, it was fight or flight. A couple of defenders I needed to get around. Yeah, it was just pin your ears back and make sure you get over that goddamn line.
I mean, big congratulations. World champion, a medal round your neck.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Yeah, just surreal, to be honest. I think everyone would probably say that, but just a huge moment for me. Like, obviously losing my mum and dad last year was just probably the worst year of my life, and then the fact that I just held on to a little bit of hope, held on to the fact that, you know, this is my purpose, this is my drive, and I wanted the girls to see that as well. Like, I didn't want them just to think, just because you have a bit of adversity and a bit of, you know, a bit of a downfall, that you've got to hide. You just, you know, lead with it. Be sad, be happy. And, you know, grief's a weird thing, but I think if you can lead with that, sometimes it shows and it comes out on the other end. And yeah, the World Cup was huge for me, and I know Mum and Dad would be very proud.
I can't imagine how proud they are watching you here today. A special moment for all of your family. And for anybody who's seen your performances, wow, Meg, you got yourself a nomination as well for World Player of the Year. Can you talk to us about the team and how much support they've offered you in that time?
Oh yeah, we had a huge, honestly, they galvanised around me really well, offering me enough space, offering me support. looking after me when I needed it, but they also bought into what I was about, and I think that was the most beautiful thing, is when people really see that I'm just here to play rugby. I want to win. I want to inspire the person next to me, not just myself. And that was more beautiful than them looking after me. And I think, yeah, huge. Yeah, love this team massively, and I'd do anything for them. I'd run through brick walls. I'd go through the trenches with them, and hopefully that was shown through our defensive sets.
It's always showing on the pitch. You mentioned they're inspiring other people, but when you look around Twickenham today, all the girls and boys, everyone turning out to see you. Talk to us a bit about that message and how you are trying to inspire people to pick up a rugby ball and play sport.
Yeah, obviously one of our key messages was for the girls, FTG. Yes for the girls, but yes for the boys, and for people like yourselves. It doesn't have to just be children, it can be adults. We want to inspire people to chase their dreams, go after it, don't be shy, be bold, be brave, and be you. And particularly women's sport now is on the up, and we want to just keep that momentum going into the next few years. And yeah, we lead with love, compassion and empathy, and those things are leadership qualities, and we want to show people that that's beautiful as well.
Thank you for being so honest and sharing your story with everyone, because I know it is incredibly inspiring, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Meg, how would you sum up this tournament as a whole?
Whoa, you've got to make me put it into one word. That's crazy. I would, phenomenal.